I grew up in Latin America, in Brazil, far away across the planet from New York City. The time was the 70s, when Latin America was the cultural equivalent of a real patriarchy. Debutante balls and worrying about marrying, all of that. Well, as a teenager, I became an outstanding student, but I was labeled a troublemaker because I questioned just everything about that society. But I was saved from that society by my mother, who's here today, actually, because she was a complete anomaly for the times. She was a female professional in the intellectual desert of Brazil in the 70s, right? So I was saved because for me, she represented generational hope, which means if she made it, I would also make it, but I would make it bigger. Because when I was a teenager, I believed that my generation would normally reach the top. After all, that would happen in a very distant future. Well, time went on, and as an adult, I continued to question the way things are done. So 12 years ago, I invested heavily in battery materials in the base metals industry, where there were only men. I disrupted that industry completely, introducing green, environmental technologies. I produced carbon-neutral lithium using sewage-grade water, not creating a tailings dam. Well, we built a giant lithium producer from zero, created 13,000 jobs, 26,000 work positions, and brought thousands of women into the economy. So, decades later, the future arrived. As I stand here today, in the present, being honored by CNBC with a Changemaker Award for accomplishing all of this. But I can't help but ponder about two things. First, I ponder about the very low probability for someone like me to receive this award alongside all of you incredible women. And I also ponder if that low probability will ever change for the generation of my 11-year-old daughter. I don't have an answer. I have only that hope, that generational hope, because my hope became my resilience and drove me to overcome every single barrier stacked up against me. So I want to leave you today with a thought that as change makers, it is our duty to keep that spark of hope alive. Because for the sake of humanity, we need more women leaders. We need more change makers. And for the next generation to achieve this goal and to even get to where we are today, they must believe, they must hope that they will do much better than our generation did. So I really want to thank CNBC and express my deepest gratitude for including me on a list with all of you, this phenomenal group of women, and with Taylor Swift and with Misty Copeland, because the disruptive successes they've had in their industries is actually something my 11-year-old daughter can actually relate to and understand much more than to what I do. So this is it for me. Watching my daughter's generation aspiring to achieve all of this creates that spark of hope right there. Thank you.